more progress here, part 2 of a video, so subscribe or like or both and see what I've been up to in part 1. Okay, stage 1 of the grand gluing. So the main roadways have been glued down, and what I've done is with some of the broken up bits I've added to with a bit of plastic, don't know what it's from, just to put some initial rubble into the crater holes, which has given me a really nice edges on these boards. So I've put down this first part, which was designed, really, this is where it came from. This was always that piece of scenery was always going to be there. This is something that I've just botched together from some painted kit and some nearly painted kit. So yeah, that's going to be there. I don't know where the other tiles, the other pieces are going to be. I'm just going to fill it out and see where it goes. So here we are with the first part of the board finished. So this is a full quilting board. Cutting everything at an angle was not such a great pain. Lining everything up on the next board was a bit more of a pain. Right, I'll come back when the other one's finished. So I've just finished the second board. Splits down the middle there. Maybe not quite as exciting as the first one, but together we'll make a combat patrol board. And here's both together. So that's 2 quilting boards. Play a Warhammer combat patrol game on. Not sure how I'm going to do all of the scenery to go on it. It's all going to be removable though, so it's all about storage. I haven't got enough space for something like this to just sit there, so it needs to be able to pack up. But I'm planning to make it so that when you do put the buildings on, when you do put the scenery on, it looks like it's part of the board. So a couple of rough edges. I'm going to fill in all these gaps, probably with some MDF first, just to build up, and then a bit of filler, a few bits of scatter, and I guess some sand or some rubble. Yeah, really pleased with how this has come together, and actually it's taken a little while, maybe a few hours, but not as hard as I thought it was going to be, and I can really see that it is going to look great when it's done. So next step, building up and filling, and deciding what I'm going to do with all the gaps. So what I'm doing here is cutting a very thin piece of insulation and then cutting it down the middle so that it will fit into the gaps, and then fitting those into the gaps nice and snug. Doesn't have to be exact because, well, because it's going to get covered over, and also the foam changes shape. So I'm just going to cut this bit down a little bit more to fit. But you can see what I'm doing here, and there's another bit here. So here's most of the foam put down onto the first part of board, a little bit more on the rest. It's just below the line, of the plastics mainly, and that's just to accommodate maybe a bit of grating in certain places. So I've changed some of what I'm going to do. I came across this plastic castle set, and I've gone about cutting it up to line the roads, to line all of my foam with these stones, which looks amazing. It's broken a little bit in places, very brittle plastic, but it will glue down, and it really fits in. And then meanwhile over here, just working out quite what to do with this gap. Happens to fit 2 Necromunda wall tops really well, but yeah, I don't know quite where to go with the rest of it. Yeah, let's see how this stuff glues in. So here we are, gaps filled. Need to stick some glue down with a bit of sand or grout or something, not sure what. Still not sure about this bit. So this needs to lead on to the next tile, but I don't know whether to use these ruins or something else. So I went with the ruins, supported them up, a few bits of plastic in the middle. So this is it done for now.